Hey, this is one of our '04 GTO motors. Notice they're still drive by cable. That was the last year of the drive by cable. Everything else is drive by wire. This has got our alternator and power steering. It's not going to have no air, so this should just be an alternator and power steering setup. Here's an LS7 we just got up on the stand that we're fixing to put that in. I think that's going in a '69 Corvette for Vestry's Vets. And here's an LT4 we just finished, going in a '57 Chevy. Here's a LS3 we just done. If you notice on this one, the oil pan is a GTO oil pan because it's a front sump pan. Works good in early Novas with factory steering, and also this going in a '78 Ford pickup. So that'd be a running pickup. This is one of the heavy-duty Tremec 6-speeds. Notice it's got 6 bolts bolting the shifter down instead of 4 like the earlier ones. This one's been smooth and painted Pontiac Silverstone, so it'll be easy to clean and take care of. Right over here's another nice piece you need to look at. This is a LS9 we just finished, and it's going into a '69 Camaro with a TCI front suspension. Notice the new covers that we've got for the water pump and the blower idlers, and this is a setup that we do when you got like a TCI front suspension, and it has our bracket and adjustment here, and the alternator's mounted down low, and of course the power steering is over here behind this bracket. This will be a really pretty car when it gets done. It's getting, I think, a T56 behind it. This here is an LS3 where we smooth the intake and paint it. This going into a street rod. Notice it's got the air down low and the alternator down low. It still uses a Corvette water pump and balancer. And this is our self-contained power steering that's new that we offer with a lot of kits. Really makes a neat package for a street rod. And then here's another LS3 they got ready with the heads polished. I think they're going to paint that in the morning. And then here's another LS3 going together. This LS7 here. This one's going into I think our early Vet. Vets are really popular now. But let's go out to the hot rod shop and we'll show you a pair of 9s. Okay, we'll start out here at the install shop showing you a really nice Mustang. This is one that we did and painted in our own shop here. Steve did it. Does really a good job. We do still like Fords when they got the horsepower this one does. You see it's really got some nice body lines. Steve really did a good job of fabricating the doors and getting the gaps all right. And especially they're nice when they're like this. And it's got a late model 4.6 blown motor. We're going to wire this up next. James is going to wire it up. But this is going to be some real good horsepower in an early Mustang. But let's show you these pair of 9s. This is Roger Minyard's Nova from Kentucky, and Pete's Fabrication did all the work. It's got a LS9 in it. You notice it's got just enough everything dark colored. Really a top-notch car. It's going to be in all the system. It's got a TCI chassis under it, and it's got our alternator and power steering like you've seen in the video earlier. And of course, we made a power steering reservoir just like our overflow for the heat exchanger. They've got the heat exchanger mounted in front of the radiator with AC. But this is really a nice car. It's got all billet hinges. Now let me show you the inside. Paul Atkins did the inside, and it's really nice. This has got our G6 shifter that we showed you in an earlier video. See how that G6 shifter mounts in the column, and you can put it over in manual, and you can tap up, tap down to change your gears. But look at the dash work. Pete really did some good work on this little Nova. You'll be seeing this in all the magazines and at all your local Super Chevys and everything. But then right behind us, we've got a '69 Camaro done by Peter Mazzanelli. And it belongs to Steve Hernandez. And it's kind of just a plain Lincoln Camaro, but everything's detailed so nice. Steve wanted it to where it looked like a stock Camaro basically, but with the LS9 in it. We got both these cars here, doing a couple things and tuning them. They've just been doing some tuning on them and getting the shift patterns down like we like them. And this one has also the Cadillac shifter in it. We can use the G6 shifter or the Cadillac shifter. Notice the console that Pete made that lets us have the Cadillac shifter in it. It's a rather big shifter, but it will fit good in this car, and it's really a nice car. It really makes some performance, and they're out of New York. But you can see with the LS9, we're just wiring up, getting the tach working and the speedometer working. So sometimes, depending on your instruments, you'll have to call us and we can help you wire up your tach and your speedometer and any gauges you got. Well, that's good. We'll see you with some more video later.